PL/SQL conditional logics. In this lesson, we are going to learn about conditional logics and different types of loops in PL/SQL. First, we will see the meaning of conditional logic. Conditional logic is used in a PL/SQL block to control the flow of program statement execution. In the PL/SQL block, we can use the if-then, if-then-else, if-then-else-if, and case statements to control the flow of execution in the executable section. Here, we will discuss each type in detail. First, we will see the structure for an if-then-else. The syntax will check the condition first. If that condition is true, then it will execute the statement 1. If the first condition is false, it will execute the statement 2. Now we will see how the if-then-else-if statement works. See this image. It also works like the if-then statement, but instead of giving statements in the else part, we can specify one more condition. It checks the condition first. If the condition becomes true, statements in the true part get executed. If it checks the else-if condition in the else-if part, the operation runs like a normal if statement. And finally, if both conditions evaluate to false, the else part will get executed. Let's see how to write a nested if statement. A nested if statement is defined as a group of two or more if statements. The following syntax shows the nested if statement. With the use of nested if, we can define the complex logic within an executable section. Here we will see the program which includes the if statement. This program is written to insert values from the details table to the new salary table. Here in this program, we have declared three variables, namely num, name, and sal. Then we have created a variable record detail as a row-type variable in the declaration section. In the executable section, we have selected the values to the variables using select into statement. In the if logic, salary value is checked to find whether it is less than 2,000 or not. If that condition is true, then the value of the salary is manipulated and written into the new table. If the condition becomes false, then control will come out of the if block. Finally, we have closed if block and program block. Like this, we can use nested if statements in the PL/SQL block. Now we will discuss case statement in PL/SQL. Let's see its uses. Case statement is used to control the branching operation in a PL/SQL block. Here I show you the image created by specifying case statement. In this image, the condition value is checked with all the other case values. If any case value is matched with the condition value, then the corresponding actions are executed. If the condition is not matched with any values, then the else statement is executed. See this PL/SQL block. In this program, we have used case statement to differentiate the students according to the grade, and their details are added to the corresponding table. Let's see the series of operations carried out in this program. First, a variable named status is created to store a single character. Next, a new variable named recordVal is created with the row type of the table student. Then the values are read from the table to the variable. The status value is read from the table and stored into a local PL/SQL loops. In the previous lesson, we learned about the conditional logic in PL/SQL. In this lesson, we are going to see different types of loops in PL/SQL. PL/SQL has the same set of loops that other programming languages have. Let's see the use of loops in programming language. Loops are used to control the execution of a set of codes for a specified number of times. PL/SQL supports three types of loops. They are simple loop, for loop, while loop. First, let's discuss the simple loop. This type of loop is executed for an undefined number of times. Execution of this loop is stopped by the user. Take a look at this image for a clearer understanding. Let's see its syntax. In this syntax, the loop starts with the keyword loop and ends with the keyword end loop. Within this section, we can write our executable statements. We can stop the execution of a loop by using the exit when clause. Let's see a program which uses a simple loop. In this program, we have declared an integer variable temp in the declaration section. In the executable section, the variable temp is assigned with a value 1. In the loop section, if condition checks whether the number is less than 100. If the if condition evaluates to true, the value temp gets incremented, and the value is printed on the screen. This process repeats up to 10 times. When the temp value reaches 10, the loop is terminated, and the controller leaves this block because we have used the exit when clause.